Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Under the Radar, a place where we discuss your favorite basketball players and hoopers inside and outside the NBA. Today's story is about Ayo Dosunmu. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why are we talking about my boy Ayo Dosunmu? Now, because, ladies and gentlemen, Ayo has showed out in unbelievable performances from Ayo, and he's a second round pick. And not only that, I officially declare him as the Chicago Bulls' secret weapon, and I'm sure that you ladies and gentlemen will agree with me. Now, the question that we must answer in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, is how did Ayo go from a second round pick afterthought to becoming one of the most important players for the contending Chicago Bulls? Let's roll the clock a bit. Kwamdeen Ayopo Dosunmu was born on January 17, 2000 in Chicago, Illinois. Ayo was born in Chicago to Nigerian immigrant parents Kwam and Jamara Dosunmu. He descends from the Yoruba people in Nigeria, hence his name Ayo means joy in the Yoruba language. And I cannot agree more, because every time I watch Mr. Ayo here, he brings me joy, so hence the name Ayo. Dosunmu began his high school career at Chicago's Westinghouse College Prep, where he helped lead the Warriors to the 2015 conference championship against Al Rabi High School. He would also score a career season high of 40 points against Crane High School as just a freshman, earning Chicago Sun-Times All-City accolades. Dosunmu would actually transfer to Morgan Park after his freshman year. During his junior year, Dosunmu would lead the Mustangs to a 3A state title despite getting hurt in the semifinals. In his senior year, Dosunmu would lead the Mustangs to once again yet another state title where he would score 28 points, and also he would break a IHSA record for points scored in a championship game. In March 2018, Dosunmu would be named as one of the lucky 26 high school seniors to participate in the Jordan Brand Classic that was held on April 2018 at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Dosunmu was actually named as the third Illini to actually be selected to play in the Jordan Brand Classic, joining D. Brown, who played for the Red Team in 2002, and Jalen Coleman Lands, who also played in 2015. Dosunmu would also be selected to play in the second annual Iverson Roundball Classic All-American game held on April 2018 at the Southern Area High School outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. During his senior season, Dosunmu would actually average 25.2 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 7.3 assists, and 2.7 steals, leading Morgan Park to a second straight IHSA state title. Dosunmu was also named a consensus first-team All-State selection by the Associated Press and the Chicago Tribune, Chicago Sun-Times, and Champaign News-Gazette, and the Illinois Basketball Coaches Association, or the IBCA, in his senior season. Ayo left high school as a 4-star recruit according to ESPN, and he was actually a 5-star recruit according to both 24/7 Sports and Rivals. Ayo had offers from Illinois, Creighton, Kansas, Memphis, NC State, New Mexico, Oklahoma State, Connecticut, USC, Wake Forest, and Xavier. Mr. Ayo here would keep being loyal to his faithful Illinois by signing with the University of Illinois. Dosunmu made his college debut on November 8, 2018 against Evansville, recording 18 points, 8 from 15 from shooting with 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Following the season, Dosunmu was named to the All-Big Ten freshman team, and he was actually an honorable mention for the All-Big Ten team. He had freshman averages of 13.8 points, 3.3 assists per game. Dosunmu would hit a game-winning jump shot against Michigan on January 25, 2020. He would finish with 27 points. And on February 11, 2021, Dosunmu was injured late in a loss against Michigan State. Despite an MRI showing no structural damage, sadly, Dosunmu would miss the following game against Rutgers. In his return from injury, Dosunmu would score 24 points in a victory against Penn State. At the close of the regular season, Dosunmu was named to the first team All-Big Ten by the media and second team by the coaches. As a sophomore, he would have averages of 16.6 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.3 assists per game. Following the season, Dosunmu declared for the 2020 NBA Draft. Then, Dosunmu would then withdrew his name from the draft to return to Illinois for his junior season on July 31, 2020. In his junior season debut on November 25, 2020, Dosunmu would score 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in the victory against North Carolina A&T. And on December 12, he would then score a career high of 36 points in a loss to Missouri. And on February 6, 2021, he became the third player in program history to register a triple-double. And on February 23, sadly, Dosunmu would suffer a broken nose during a loss against Michigan State. And on March 14, he would score 16 points and 9 rebounds in a victory over Ohio State in the Big Ten Men's Basketball Championship game. And he was actually named the Big Ten Tournament Most Outstanding Player. Dosunmu was a conscientious first-team All-American, and he would win the Bob Cousy Award as a top point guard in the nation. And Ayo would leave Illinois with averages of 20 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds, shooting 39% from downtown. On April 6, 2021, Dosunmu would declare for the 2021 NBA Draft, ending his 3-year career with Illinois. Sadly, ladies and gentlemen, in the 2021 NBA Draft, my prediction of Mr. Ayo here and many other people's predictions about his draft position and ranking was completely wrong. Because with all of these amazing accolades in the Big Ten, him and Kofi Cockburn, I was expecting Mr. Ayo here to be drafted in the first round or late first round. I did not expect him to be a second round pick, and he actually was drafted with the 38th pick in the second round by the Chicago Bulls. So the minus here is a lot of teams passed on him. The plus here is the dude was able to play with his hometown team. I mean, isn't that the dream? I've never heard of a guy be born in Illinois, stayed to play college in Illinois, and then would play professional basketball for the Chicago Bulls. Now that is sheer luck. That's how you know Mr. Ayo here is really blessed. I mean, that's just a very big strike of luck. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Chicago's gamble on Mr. Ayo here has been quite worth it so far, because not only that he has rookie averages of 8 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, shooting 40% from downtown. Now, 8 points per game is not impressive in terms of rookie standards, but you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from a second round pick. Technically should be a first round pick, but they made him a second round pick. And not only that, he's helping the Bulls win basketball games. There's a reason why they are one of the best teams in the NBA today. He literally helped the Bulls along with Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. You have Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Nikola Vucevic, Derrick Jones Jr., and Matt Thomas to a record of 39 and 23, making them the second best team in the Eastern Conference. And the thing is about Ayo, what makes him such a just amazing, excellent player, not only because he's just a facilitator and he's really just a point guard, like just purely a point guard, but not only that, he can literally provide you just an amazing effort on defense. And not only that, he's very, very underrated in the defensive end. There's a reason why this man is averaging 0.7 blocks, 0.7 blocks as a point guard. This dude is 6'5", and he's literally nearly averaging a block per game. That literally speaks volumes on his effort. And the thing is, I really compare his role to Alex Caruso with the Lakers, because not only that Caruso came out of nowhere, but both players can give you offense off the bench, give you a spark off the bench, and both players actually give you 110% on the defensive end if they are having a off night. But the thing is with Ayo, the man is just very flexible. Not only that you can place him in your offensive lineup, your fast break lineup, you can also place him in a small ball lineup. But not only that, you can be guaranteed every single play Ayo will guard the best player of the other opposing team. I've seen this dude lock down Harden, lock down Mr. Damian Lillard, lock down CJ, lock down Stephen Curry a couple times, which is just really impressive as a rookie. And there's many things that Ayo literally contribute to the team that doesn't show in the literal stat sheet. The energy alone is just very, very effective. And I'd call him a landmine player along with Alex Caruso, because these two players, if you place them both in the exact same game, oh my god, the other team is not gonna score. Not on the bigs part, but mostly on the guards part. Just imagine you place Ayo on the point guard, you place Caruso in the shooting guard as soon as Zach and Lonzo come off. Imagine that. The other team is just not gonna score. That's literally the thing I can tell you. That the other team is just not gonna score because of these two landmine players. Not only that they're both explosive, but man, they can play really, really good defense. And all I could say, Ayo is just gonna keep getting better from here. This 8 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. This is just gonna keep going up and up and up. And I heard last game, Mr. Ayo actually scored 18 points. Wow. And he actually was the starting point guard. Wow. I am just really impressed. So literally, Mr. Ayo is just gonna keep getting better from here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the question that we have first mentioned in the video has been answered. Now, if you ladies and gentlemen love today's video, hit that like button, make that turn blue, and hit that red subscribe button to join this amazing basketball family. Now, there is new basketball videos every single Friday, and I love that deal. And hit that bell icon because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to miss a single upload. Trust me. Now, God bless, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your weekend, chill out, see ya in the next upload.